What's up? I'm back. It's been a while. I'm not showing my face right now because I'm just getting used to the podcasting mode of just being able to just kick it without the camera. That's why I haven't made a YouTube video in a while. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about some trailers I've seen. Batman versus Justice, Batman versus Superman, X Men, the Apocalypse movie, and Captain America versus Iron Man. Now, I would say for the most part, the three trailers in general were satisfactory. Um, if I have a problem with any one of them, it will be Superman versus Batman. I just don't like it how it feels. You know, a lot of times, a lot of movies is about a feel. It's about a feel of like a certain pace or the tone, rather the tone of the movie, and it just feels very rushed. I really don't like the clip of Wonder Woman. There's a part where, and I seen this in the movie, so I don't even know if this was in the trailer released. I think it was too, but there's a part in the movie where basically, you know, one Batman and Superman see Wonder Woman and she deflects some kind of ray, right? And then Superman tells Batman, "Is she with you?" And Batman says, "Is she with you?" And she doesn't say anything, and you just see her. And I don't know, I doubt that'll be the first time you see in the movie, but that'll be the first time the Cape Crusade and the Man of Steel see her, and it just didn't feel right. It feels rushed. It feels like because even to make a movie like Batman Superman, um, like I could tell they were trying to make it dark, but it came off a little bit lighter. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like it just felt like put it like this. It didn't even feel like the Christopher Nolan Batman, which is concerning because I know DC is going to attempt to go extra dark, but when you have Superman versus Batman, that's gonna be the movie. But then you see Doomsday in it, right? You see Doomsday eventually make his appearance in the end. It just feels like, and then Lex Luthor's kind of cartoonish from my perspective. Lex Luthor didn't come off well at all. Like if you're gonna make Superman versus Batman, in my opinion, Lex Luthor is extremely important to set the pace and the tone, especially if you're gonna be DC and you don't want to have the Marvel feel. You want to have it dark. You want to have an adult feel. You gotta be able to set the tone and set it right. If that makes any sense. That didn't happen, and for the most part, when I look at it, I just don't know how the movie. I mean, I'm kind of very skeptical about the movie now. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm a comic book fan. Am I going to see it? Yes. Am I going to see it the first week? If I don't see the first week, I'll probably see the second week. But in general, I have to be somewhat skeptical, in my opinion. Just the trailer didn't seem right. It seemed forced, and it doesn't really seem like they have a direction of where they're going. Now, when I compare it to this Marvel's trailer, Captain America versus Iron Man. Now, this was an improvement over DC's Superman versus Batman, but for the most part, it still feels like the first Captain America movie. We have this Bucky stuff. I like the tone that they got from the Civil War. That felt good. That felt real. At least the clips of Black Widow that I've seen, and I'm a big Scarlett Johansson fan, but Scarlett, like the Black Widow character, is kind of annoying to me sometimes, and I feel that with Captain America now, with Iron Man, Falcon, Black Panther, I don't necessarily think you need the Black Widow character as much to be center role. Like you gotta understand, in Captain America 2, Cap, they weren't really sure how Cap could carry a movie, and if you're Marvel, it's smart money to have Scarlett Johansson in the movie besides the Avengers. If you're not gonna give her her own solo movie, which would be obviously a mistake, so it fit. So Black Widow and Captain America 2 fit. I think Black Widow and Captain America 3 doesn't fit as much because I just think it's already crowded. And there's a part where Bucky and Captain America are fighting Iron Man. I mean, I don't like how it felt. Now, I don't want to be a complainer. The trailer was okay, but Captain America and Bucky fighting Iron Man 1-on-1 is a bit much. I'm sorry. Like, if Cap is going to beat Iron Man, it's going to have to be some big time strategy. There's no way, even with Bucky's help, which is a joke, he's going to be able to fight Iron Man 1-on-1. It's been a while since I looked up how much tons Iron Man can lift in the armor, but I'm assuming from the old days of comic book memory, had to be at least 50 tons, maybe 25. I don't remember. 25 to 50 tons. No way Cap could compete with that. Remember, Cap can't even match Spider-Man in strength. So to see him going blow for blow with Iron Man, even with his shield, is ridiculous. My opinion, totally ridiculous. And it just feels like maybe Marvel might be losing the touch a little bit. At least with Avengers, Captain America, like you could tell, this is the end of a lot of Avengers because, and this is no disrespect on them losing the touch. I mean, you have two Avengers movies, you had two Captain America movies, that's four. You had three Iron Man movies, that's seven. Two Thors, that's nine. You have nine, and I know I'm missing somebody, right? You have nine Avengers movies. It's a lot. Cap's gonna be the 10th. Eventually when you go 10 deep, yeah, you're gonna lose a little magic, right? So that's what I feel like is happening with that. And is it better than Batman versus Superman? Yeah, but that's not hard, right? And lastly, which I think was the best trailer, X-Men, the Age of Apocalypse. Excellent trailer, excellent feel. I mean, they got that shit look epic. Do I like the actress who plays Sansa Stark in Games of Thrones as Jean Grey? Terrible move. If I have to complain about anything in the trailer, is that. But other than that, it looked excellent. It looked when there was a part where Charles Xavier said, "I've never felt power like this," describing apocalypse. I mean, you felt it. And again, it's a shame that Marvel doesn't have X-Men because no matter what, you can tell. People could pretend. I remember when I was reading comics in the 90s, X-Men was the premier Marvel title. You could say Spider-Man, definitely want to say Avengers or Fantastic Four, but the X titles held it down for Marvel in the 2000s. But it's unfortunate Fox has it because I'm looking at it and it looks damn good again, right? And it was the best of all three trailers, and it got me hyped. So overall, I'll give the X trailer a 9. I'll give Captain America versus Iron Man a 6.5, and I'll give Batman versus Superman a 5. So until next time, peace.